Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith Storms. I'm a licensed social worker and therapist. And today, our topic is empathy versus self compassion. And I'm writing this because this is a I'm talking about this because this is a common thing for a lot of my heart centered clients to go through, where when they're dealing with family, friends, loved ones, children, etc., because they are open hearted and and caring, they end up they end up being in a lot of empathy. Now, empathy is when we feel the feelings the other person is feeling. So if somebody's upset, you feel their upset feelings. If somebody's sad, you feel their sad feelings. And part of why this happens is something called mirror neurons. We have neurons, we have little cells in our brain that literally help us to be in the same emotional space as another person. So it's really common for people that are caring to then feel what other people are feeling. Now, this can be a good thing. This is not immediately a bad thing. Here's where it gets tricky. What research finds is that when we're in a state of empathy, that if somebody's in pain, then we become in pain as well. Being connected with them, being empathetic with them, literally causes us to feel pain. The pain centers of our brain light up. So, being in empathy with someone is not sustainable. And the problem is, people that are very caring often keep trying to be empathetically connected to others. And they're going to get burnout. And I see this over and over and over with people. Now, there is an answer. That's why I'm doing this. If there was no answer, I would not. But there's a really good answer. So here's the answer. The answer is self compassion. What they find is that if somebody is in an empathetic connection and beginning to become tired, exhausted, worn out, in that kind of burnout, in that empathetic burnout, if they begin to practice self compassion lights up different parts of our brain. Self compassion actually lights up learning centers, it actually lights up more positive emotions like joy and love and hope and um, uh, encouragement and like more positive emotions. So if you find yourself feeling kind of drugged down by somebody's emotions and their emotional state, use that as a trigger to, oh, I need to practice self compassion. And the way we practice self compassion is fortunately really easy. So, for the first step of self compassion, is to recognize that you are having a problem, that you're having suffering. This is a moment of suffering. Wow, I'm being really emotionally affected by my friend. And yes, and I care about my friend, and that's fine. But wow, I'm getting drugged down. So you recognize the difficulty of the moment. Step two of self compassion is to realize that other people feel this way too, called common humanity. It's like, wow, that's right. And this is really normal because when caring people connect to another because of mirror neurons, of course I feel what she feels. And my friend is suffering and crying and distraught. And of course, I'm going to feel that. And other people feel that too. Like it's not just me. And then step three is offer yourself kindness. And that can be take a deep breath. That can be, often just realizing, wow, like I'm having a hard time. That can be the kindness. It's like, yeah, I am. And that's okay. There you go. That's the kindness, is affirming for yourself that it's okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to have a hard time sitting with someone in pain. Like this is a normal thing. And then continue to take really good care of yourself. Continue to give yourself kindness and mindful attention, that when you're dealing with challenging situations, it is going to be hard. That's self compassion. As you practice that, your distress from the empathetic connection is going to decrease. You may still at times, feel their feelings, feel their pain. That's fine. But if you're balancing that with the self compassion practice, you're not going to get burnt out. You're not going to get as depleted. So we need to do both. It's okay to have some empathy, but we can't sustain it. You cannot be in high emotional empathy all day long and survive. Like that is not going to work. You're going to become depressed. You're going to become anxious. So the way we don't become depressed and anxious is you feel the empathy, you feel the feelings, and then self-compassion for you, for feeling those feelings and dealing with what you're dealing with. And then that builds your ability to feel with someone and not be overwhelmed. So I hope that was helpful. I know that was a really good reminder when I heard that on a book I'm listening to. It's like, yes, that's exactly what I needed. And I need to share that with others. So there we go. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.